Hello.
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 And welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Today we're going to watch a video.
And we're gonna react to another video, a horror animation called 10 True Horror Stories Animated Complication. Nej, hvad hedder det?
Complications.
Nej, det er
Come. Yeah, so we're going to react to this video and we are going to talk about the stories that's on it. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know how the mic is. It's complicated how we...
Remember to like and subscribe or dislike and give us some hate in the comments.
Go into our Instagram, socials, anywhere, Twitter, give us some hate. We want them. We need them.
Yeah.
Wait. Stay hydrated. Not sponsored. Okay, let us do it.
This story happened to me on a Thursday night when I was home alone in my apartment complex. I live with my roommate Josh, who was usually out with his girlfriend, so that gave me the luxury of having the place to myself.
Ooh.
I was video chatting with 3 classmates of mine
Why
on
they look
Facebook
like they're
Messenger.
all about to
Their
fall
names
asleep?
were Eric, Craig, and Cindy. This was my
Good
first
question.
interaction with them as our professor selected us
And
to
then
do
wait
a
to
group
blink.
project together. Throughout the night,
That's the
we
creepy.
brainstormed ideas while getting more acquainted with one another. This is when the story gets a bit weird. Eric spontaneously asked the group chat, "Hey guys, want to see something cool?"
What is it?
"Getting an A+ in this project would be cool." "Sure, man, what's up?" Eric sends the group chat a photo. I click the chat icon and
Ew.
see a disturbing
What?
image of a woman with her arms and legs missing. What the
Why?
hell?
Ew.
Ew! Why are you sending us this?
Dude, where the hell did you get that photo?
I'll tell you, but you guys really need to keep this a secret. Promise me you won't tell anyone.
Such moment.
This isn't Mercury
looks like
related,
Momo.
but okay, I guess.
Sure, dude. Please don't tell me you were the sicko who took that pic.
I didn't. I actually got the photo from the dark web.
Dude, you go on the dark web?
What's the dark web?
Supposedly, it's this hidden part of the internet where you can buy illegal stuff. I personally wasn't that educated about the dark web, but I did hear rumors about it growing up. I've always acknowledged the existence of these kinds of things growing up, but I was still unaware as to what potential atrocities lie within the online world. Eric then says,
Yeah, I just recently started getting into it. I found the photo from one of the forums I came across called Homemade Dolls. Here's the full-size picture.
he then sends us the exact same photo, except this time it had a description box next to it with the title Doll Number 20. Why the hell, of all people, did I have to be in a group project with this
I'm gonna make a
weirdo?
review.
The details in the description stated inhumane acts that can be performed on the victims
Ew.
before being shipped to their buyers. I felt pretty disgusted reading the dialogue, but I was still somewhat skeptical about the whole thing. It was hard to deny its legitimacy, though. The authenticity of the image looked too real to be a hoax.
To be honest, this looks photoshopped.
I don't know, it looks pretty real to me. Dude, that's disgusting. Why do you even
are
go
we
on
talking about
sites
the
like
main
that?
character?
Well, I only go on it
Oh.
occasionally.
No, the girl.
Midway through
Ah,
Eric's
yeah, true.
sentence, a random user joins the video chat. Who's
Funny
that?
that they don't-
I don't know.
I swear to God, we better not be getting hacked.
Eric, is this one of your stupid friends from the dark web? I'm gonna call the cops if it is.
If it is.
That's when I decide to move my mouse cursor to exit the video chat. Why the hell isn't this working? Come on, work, goddammit! My cursor was resisting to move no matter how many times
It's
I
kind
clicked
of
or
like
moved
the
my
movie,
mouse.
the
That's
horror
when the
movie.
random user's video turned on.
Yeah, Unfriended, yeah.
It was a guy wearing a pig mask.
Nice comment,
The mask didn't look like some
Yes.
dollar store knockoff. It looked like the skinned face of an actual pig. He wore it like he was Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Hey, is anybody seeing what I'm seeing? Eric, dude, I really hope this isn't a stupid prank.
It's not, dude. I don't even know who that is.
Why is there a guy wearing a pig mask on my screen?
What's
going on?
I don't know why, but something about that moment, I just knew. I was looking into the eyes of what true evil looks like.
It's a dead
That's
pig.
when my classmates' video chat completely froze. The only screen function was the pigments. It seemed like our computers were being hijacked.
How did
I
he
couldn't quite
breathe in
comprehend
that
what was
thing?
going on until I heard the pigman say,
Hold on. Since when did pig become scary?
I don't know.
It's a fucking pig.
Isn't it what happens with the guy in That's Afraid of Bathtubs? Or bath?
Oh yeah. American Hustle.
Yeah.
He went to a therapist because he's afraid he's gonna see a pig in his bathtub. he gets convinced that there are no pigs in his bathtub, and then he goes home. And then he sees a pig in the bathtub.
That kills him.
That is, I love it.
It is.
That's
I reply with, "Yes, what do you want from me?" in an uncontrollable stutter.
You know that feeling you get when you're with someone for so long? Every single day just drags and becomes a routine. Well, I just want something new and fresh, you know? Something vibrant that will make me feel alive again. I just need a new doll. What do you say? Does it sound like a brilliant plan to you?
I was completely appalled by what was transpiring. That's when I hear a muffled female's voice in the background. The pigman then swivels the camera towards the direction of the muffled voice, only to reveal a woman with no arms and legs. She had duct tape on her mouth and a chain bound around her neck. The woman was flailing her severed arms wildly in a desperate attempt to escape. A couple seconds later, the pigman approaches her while holding an axe, the kind of axe lumberjacks use to chop down trees. I began to hyperventilate as I knew the inevitable fate this woman
How
was
is she
about
gonna
to
survive?
endure. He then raises the axe up in the air. I begin screaming from the top of my lungs, "Leave her alone or I'm calling the cops!" As I took my last glance at the woman, I realized that it was the same woman in the photo that Eric sent. That's when the pigman smashes the axe against the woman's skull repeatedly. I practically leap up from my chair and begin to vomit.
It looks like he's chewing. Ah! Ew.
This sadistic display was unbearable. What the hell is going on? Someone tell me I'm dreaming. There's no way this is real. I look back on the screen, only to see nothing. Like the whole thing was just a bad dream, or a
It was
figment of my
bad. There was a
imagination.
pigman and
What the hell just happened? I know
Close
I'm
the
not going
door.
crazy. I immediately messaged my classmates in the group chat saying, "Please tell me you guys saw all of that. Did any of you see the pigman? We need to report him." Yeah, I briefly saw him, but then my video chat ended.
Same here. That was weird as hell.
Must have been a hacker. Thank God my screen went back to normal. Did you see anything, Terrence? I respond as nonchalantly as I can, saying, "Yeah, basically what you guys saw. I think it's best that we just put this behind us and move on from here, you know?" I didn't know if that was the right decision. I didn't want to further escalate the situation. Acknowledging the pigman's existence was one thing, but
I don't have any more
going
water.
into further detail about afterwards just felt unnecessary. This is the part where I wish the story ends. It's been a year since the incident. I ended up dropping out and taking the semester off due to the mental trauma I endured. I now work at a local retail store. I was coming home from work one day and I saw an envelope sitting in my mail slot. I open it and discover the most horrifying thing that sends shivers down my spine. It was a picture of my classmate, Cindy. Except she had no legs and no arms. The picture was titled Doll Number 21.
21 panic. It's the same woman from before.
shouting.
It must be awkward to record that. Pause. The pineapple have something, some... See?
It's scary to people like me who's allergic to pineapples. I'm gonna have nightmares.
It's fun. Did you notice that he talks faster when the scary part's coming? He talked faster.
The gay guy and the girl, like, I couldn't take them seriously because of their voices.
Story number 2. True pineapple horror story.
This is the same person.
Of course it is.
I remember waking up in a steel cage,
Hey.
locked inside a limitless white room. The room looked like it had no end.
I don't know. Poor person.
Just my bed, the cage, and a swarm of
Probably.
distorted figures surrounding me. There were hundreds of them, and they all looked like they were possessed. Like something out of the movie The Exorcist. Where the hell am I? This can't be real. I must
yeah.
be dreaming. I couldn't distinguish whether these people were human or not,
I don't think so.
but all I can say is that I was overwhelmingly frightened by the over-exaggerated mouths of these creatures. They just kept tormenting me like I was a test subject in a lab experiment gone wrong. Please, stop it. Stop it. What the hell do you want from me? Leave me alone. That's when I closed my eyes and had a nostalgic moment. Almost like I went back in time.
What is that falling on his...
It's his Adam's
No.
I remember opening my eyes and waking up to my bedroom.
Why was that in there that the guy came out of?
I don't know. It was here.
I can't live like this anymore.
I don't know.
My body was dripping with sweat, and my bed sheets were completely drenched. I was honestly convinced
Made a dick on his bed.
that I was living in an alternate reality, trapped in a never-ending nightmare. Taking my prescribed meds really helped with my schizophrenic tendencies,
Schizophrenic.
as it would numb down the hallucinations that I experienced on occasion.
That's a good
My
question.
parents understood my condition,
Samurai, Udio.
but my sister Jenny didn't.
That's the stuff.
Yeah.
Me and her
That's what
never got
gets me
along
up.
growing up, as she would always tease
Samurai
me about my
videos?
condition.
Yeah. Tell them. Why is she
Well,
thinking like that?
I don't
tease
know.
me about my other condition.
What
I
is-
also have obsessive compulsive disorder,
Wink.
otherwise known as OCD.
What don't
I had a disorder where I couldn't touch, taste, nor bear the sight of pineapples.
Why?
I know this sounds quite bizarre, but it's haunted me throughout my existence. It was a compulsion that I had developed at an early age, and have grown a great deal of disdain for. The tough segmented skin and the pointy leaves was always something I fathom as to why one could think such a thing was edible. I always thought a pineapple was equivalent to eating a porcupine,
you do cut the
just a
fucking
pointy
peel
object
off.
that humans have to butcher
Oh.
down to consume.
You don't eat the outside of
As
a
understanding as my
Just the
parents
inside.
were about my condition,
Poor guy.
I still feel like there was an underlying favoritism towards my sister Jenny.
Isn't that the same
I can tell
woman?
they enjoyed Jenny's company more, as she was less high maintenance than myself, to say the least. Growing up in the same household as her really made me more uncomfortable than I already was. She would use my condition as fuel for her bullying antics. I remember when I was in school, Jenny would always text me when she arrived to pick me up.
With a pineapple.
The annoying thing was that she intentionally texted the pineapple emoji as opposed to just texting "I'm here," just to get under my skin. I remember another time where I invited my friend Steven to
Phobia.
come over to my place.
Yeah, phobia.
Hey Jenny, can you order some food for me and Steven?
What do you want?
Phobia and
Anything but the thing you know I don't
OCD
like.
is kind of
Please?
anxiety.
How about I get you guys a pizza and 2 drinks? Sound good?
Yeah, thanks sis. Dude, is that your sister? Yeah, why? Oh, she's hot. I mean, she's got a lot of tattoos. Shut up, dude. Stop checking out my sister. Hey, dude, I was just looking at her tattoos. She seems like a pretty cool person.
I thought it was a shirt.
You wouldn't be saying that if you lived with her. Well, I only need to live with her for one night. Ow! I was just joking, sheesh.
No, you weren't.
About 30 minutes later, the pizza guy arrives and delivers the pizza.
Some pineapple, some
Here you go, boys. Eat up.
It's a pineapple
I open
pizza
the box, only to discover a pepperoni pizza
with pineapples.
topped with pineapples.
never
What the hell is this? Why did you put pineapples on the pizza?
Just tell your friend to eat the pineapples, duh. All the other toppings sucked.
You suck. I wish you never lived.
That's gonna happen.
It's been a couple months since that incident.
I don't know.
My hatred for Jenny has unfortunately become far greater as time went on. I was honestly convinced she had a compulsion herself for making my life a living hell.
Try to move out.
There
I
was
know
this
how
one
old you are.
occasion
Move out.
where the final straw was drawn. I remember watching TV in my bedroom
There was
when I see
pineapple.
Jenny lurking behind the doorway, holding a sheet of paper.
Oh my god.
She began waving the paper at me while saying,
Hey, Jake. I have
Poor
2
guy.
surprises I want to show you.
it'd be a surprise if you moved out, 'cause I'd love that.
Don't be rude. I have a drawing I made for you.
It's a
What is it?
pineapple.
Jenny then reveals a hand-drawn picture
Oh my god.
of a pineapple with SpongeBob on it.
Isn't it cute?
What the hell is wrong with you? Why can't you stop tormenting me?
I have one more surprise for you. I got another tattoo.
It's a pineapple.
Jenny then lowers the sheet of paper,
Ah, you don't mean
revealing a
that.
tattoo of a pineapple on her chest.
Surprise!
Get the hell out of my room, you freak.
He's schizophrenic. I don't think he's real. I think he lives alone, maybe. Did you take
I
a
hate
pause?
her. I hate her so much. I hate her so much.
or eaten like
I hate her so much.
Something
A couple
like
hours passed
that's
by,
not eaten like that.
and it
but
was time to go to bed.
that.
I couldn't sleep
Don't.
that night, as my blood pressure felt like it was at an all-time high. I could feel my head throb in pain as I became more irritated with the thought of my sister's existence. Why the hell would she get a tattoo of a pineapple? What kind of sister does that to her brother? It was about 1 a.m. in the morning when I ultimately decided to go to Jenny's room and confront
just
her
her
about her
own
derogatory
trauma.
behavior towards me. While approaching her room, I can hear Jenny's voice subtly echo louder in my head saying,
Surprise!
over and over again,
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
Oh,
I then open her bedroom door, only to see a pineapple sitting on top of her bed. Is this supposed to be another stupid orchestrated prank? That's when I grabbed a pair of scissors from the top of the nightstand and began piercing the pineapple over and over again,
it's her head, I guess.
stabbing and stabbing and stabbing. Good luck sleeping on top of this mess, loser.
She's the pineapple. She was a pineapple. Oh, it's her pineapple tattoo. Yeah.
Just show us. What is it? And how does he have that big fingerprint?
What? What the hell? I could have sworn it was a pineapple. No. No. No, no, no. I didn't do anything.
He only took one.
It wasn't me.
Wait.
I decided to close my
lesson.
eyes and recite over and over again in my head. Please be a dream. Please be a dream. Please be a dream.
Did he hug the door?
That's when I opened my eyes again, only to see myself back inside a steel cage. I was still in a white room, surrounded by hundreds of distorted creatures. But then my vision started becoming clearer.
I think you should just stay in there.
I realized that I wasn't in a cage.
He didn't take
I
the
was
white
in a jail
medicine.
cell.
That's sad.
Those distorted figures weren't
Why
creatures.
do you have to go out to the cafeteria?
They were men in orange jumpsuits.
I don't know.
That's literally
I
crazy.
now
What's
remember.
wrong
I am in jail
That would have been a good movie.
for the murder of my sister Jenny.
Power Star Party. Personal facility. I don't know if I read that right. I don't know. That's a good question. I think it's because of the way it is like unsymmetric, because it's grass and then what is it called, spikes. I need to pee. Whoosh! I got the power. But I'm alone. This is
And what did we learn from this? We learned you shouldn't trust pineapples, take your pills.
and go to the dark web. No, I mean don't go to the dark web.
Yeah, kids, go to the dark web. Explore there. There's lots of rainbows and stuff, you know.
No, and dolls.
Yeah. You like dolls? You like to play with dolls?
They are custom made.
This is the end of this video.
Remember to dislike.
If you haven't disliked that yet, I'm disappointed in you. But if you like this video,
Then click on the thumbs up.
if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so we can do this again.
And if you don't want us to do it again, then write it in the comments and just what's the video before this one and what's our most popular one.
Do it. Do it now.
Click on one of them.
Do it.